Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is one that you guys have asked me for I don't know how many times, and I've been avoiding because it's going to be a very long ass video. So get a snack, whatever, stay tuned for my foundation collection. Watching me, hello, my name is Cece. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button, and also click the little notification bell so you can be notified for all of my future uploads, such as this one. Also, if you want to see more behind the scenes, make sure you're following me on my social media, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and also my Facebook fan page. Those are the best ways to keep up with me in between uploads, along with my family vlog channel here on YouTube at Bradley TV. So if you enjoy sitting down and watching long ass videos from some crazy lady talking about all of her foundations, this is the video for you. Now we're gonna be here for a while, like I said, so let's go ahead and get started. I got my little drink in front of me, so I'm gonna be taking sips during this video because this is not gonna be a quick one, y'all. So I'm just gonna tell you off the bat, I have 45 foundations, which is good because if you watched any of my declutters, I remember a time when didn't I have like close to 100 or like 60 or 70? It was bad. It was really bad, and I decluttered so many of them. I have bought a lot since then, but I did declutter a lot as well. So we're only at 45, which I'm saying only, that's a lot, I know, but it's really not that bad compared to what it used to be. So I just want to give you guys perspective. That's how many foundations we're going to go through. And what we're going to be doing exactly today is I'm going to be talking to you guys about all of the foundations that I have. I'm not going to do reviews. I may talk about, depending on if I like it or not, I may talk about some of them here and there, but mainly this video is to let you guys know all of my foundations and what shade it is in. So I've gotten that question so many times, what shade are you in foundation? What shade are you in foundation? Now y'all gonna know what shade I am in every single foundation. And I'm not putting it down below in the description box because I'm not writing 45 foundations down below in the description box, so you better have a pen and paper ready. And last little note, FYI, if you like this makeup look, I did record a face of the day, so you guys will see that either right before this or right after that or right after this. So I'll link it in the video once it is available, but make sure you go check that video out as well. So we're going to start with the foundation that I will be taking back to the store very, very soon. I just didn't like it, tried it, didn't like it at all, so I'm going to take it back. It's the Chanel Ultra Latent Ultra Wear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. I got mine in the shade B80, and this foundation just really did nothing for my skin. Didn't like it, so it's going back to the stove. A foundation that I absolutely love that you guys have heard me talk about is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and my shade is 5W1.5 Cinnamon. Can't say enough good things about this one. Next is the foundation that I'm actually wearing. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 505. I have 4 of these like squeezy tube bottle foundations, which FYI, this is my favorite foundation packaging right here. So the next one is the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F3.110. This is the mattifying foundation. I don't love it nor hate it. It's like one of those I'm on the fence about. This is a newer foundation. This is the Haley's Reset Liquid Matte Foundation. I actually did a review of this on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you're following me because I've been doing foundation reviews lately and wear tests and all of that stuff. Everything just can't, unfortunately, make it to YouTube. I just don't have that kind of time for editing and everything, but it's so much easier to pick up my phone and do it on Instagram. So make sure you're following me at YvetteLuvsBeauty on Instagram. But what did I say? I'm in the shade 6.5 Warm. Next one is the Sephora. This is the Sephora Matte Perfection Foundation in the shade number 34 Maple. Don't have any opinion on this. I think I've used this once, but I can't remember what I thought about it, so I need to try this out some more. If you guys are OG watchers, then you know this is like one of my favorite foundations ever. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 109 Classic Tan, and this is my baby. Okay, Okay, we moving. Let's go through some stick foundations. I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I am in the shade number 173. Sephora Make No Mistake Foundation and Concealer Stick, the shade number 11. We have Milani Conceal and Perfect, shade number 270 Tan. NARS, this is, what is this? The Velvet Matte Stick Foundation. I'm in the shade Cadiz Medium Dark 3. This is a little mini baby Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This one is in the shade Golden Almond. And then I have another full-size Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. And this one's in the shade Honey. Wet n Wild also has a stick foundation that has found a home here, and this one's Toffee Pecan. And then we have the Flower Beauty Stick Foundation, which I actually have not worn yet, and this one is in the shade Golden. I do have this foundation palette by RCMA. These are cream foundations. They are excellent cream foundations, actually. I've only used it like twice, but these are actually really, really good. So I do have those, and this one is in the series favorite palette in Shinto. You know what? I have one more stick foundation that I almost forgot about, and it's one of my favorites. It's the Maybelline Super Stay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. I've went through an entire one of these, so this is my second one. I'm in the shade 330 Toffee Caramel, and I love this. Like, love this. Somehow I ended up with 3 Dior foundations. I have the Dior Forever 24-hour wear high perfection skin caring foundation with sunscreen, and for that one I am in the shade number, what shade we in? 45 Neutral. So that's the Forever. And then I also have the Forever Undercover 24-hour foundation, and this one I have the shade number 041. And then I have the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and I'm in the shade 45W. Now this one is a little dark on me, I must say. The Forever 24-hour High Perfection Foundation, this one's actually really close to perfection. And the Dior Undercover Full Coverage Foundation, this one is just a tad bit light. So it's rare that I find a Dior foundation that has my exact shade, but this Forever is actually really close to perfect. So 2 more exact shades, if you want to base your foundation shades off of mine, are the Fenty Beauty in shade number 370. This foundation has become like a love of mine just in the last few months. I've had it for the last year, but I had it in shade 360, or has it been 2 years? Whenever the Fenty foundations came out, I got the foundation, and then I had it in shade 360. But when they released the concealers and the setting powders, I ended up getting shade 370, and that's when I really fell in love with this foundation. So it's amazing. And then another great shade reference, if you're trying to base your shade off of me, is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. NC45 is like, the shade match does not get any better than NC45 for me. So that is that. Woo, I need a drink break, y'all. I've been talking way too much. Let's keep going. We're about halfway done. Another pretty good shade reference is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I am in the shade Cadiz in this foundation, and this is actually a pretty good match on me also. Lancome Tint Idole Ultra. I'm still figuring out if I love this or not. Like, I like it, but people use, like, they talk about this like it's holy grail, holy grail, holy grail, and I'm still figuring out if I love it or not. So this one I'm in the shade 435 BIS. What does that stand for? BIS Warm. I'm in that shade. Something I never noticed, what I do like about these bottles, is that it actually has the expiration date on the bottom. Not just, you guys know how they have the open container. It tells you if you have 12 months, if you have 24 months. This doesn't have that, because I can't remember when I opened every container. You know what I'm saying? So this one actually has an expiration date. It says it expires in June of 2020. So I still have a while to use this up. And I think that's pretty cool if they do that. So thank you, Lancome. Next is the CoverFX Powerplay Foundation, one of the best mattifying foundations out there. I promise you, I'm probably about halfway done with this one, but I'm in the shade N70. Once again, this is another pretty good shade reference. Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. I forgot this is another squeezy tube bottle. I'm in the shade number Y445. One thing I love about Makeup Forever is that they keep their shades consistent. So I am in, they changed it. It was 173 and then it converted over to Y445, but that's in all of their products. So I never have to think about what shade I am in Makeup Forever. So I do love that about their products. And speaking of that, here's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. So I have the stick and then I have the foundation, and recently I purchased the foundation powder, but I won't be featuring powders in this video, but I did purchase the Ultra HD powder. But this one again is in shade Y445, and I know that it'll match me because it's my shade consistent across the board with Makeup Forever. Let's talk about two favorites of mine. The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I've talked your ears off about this because I love it. I'm in the shade 12.5 and absolutely love this foundation. It has the big doe foot applicator. It's just amazing. And then another one is the Black Opal, which you can tell I love this one. The Black Opal True Color Pore Perfecting Liquid Foundation. This is actually my third bottle. I think it's my third bottle of this. Love this foundation. It lasts forever on the face, like all day. This stuff isn't going anywhere, and it's drugstore, so it's affordable, and I love it. I feel like the Black Opal is actually a dupe of this one, and it's the Black Up Mattifying Fluid Foundation. But I find myself reaching for the Black Opal more, so I just wanted to bring that up. But in the Black Up, I am in the shade number 4. More squeezy tubes. I can't see. I have the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. I didn't hear a lot of people talking about this when it came out, but it's actually a really nice foundation. I'm in the shade Amber for Becca, and Becca's another brand that consistently across the board in all of their foundation shades, I'm in the shade Amber. So I love when brands do that because you don't have to figure out your shade in every single product in their line, you know. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know why they don't just all keep them the same, but I do love that Becca does that also. And then the next one is the Revlon Candid Photo Ready Candid Foundation. This is the Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation, and this looks really pretty on the skin, better than I thought it would look, and I'm in the shade number 410 Toast. Another foundation that I love from Revlon is the Photo Ready Insta Filter Foundation. I'm in 400 Caramel in this foundation, and the packaging looks deeper than what it really is because the foundation is actually a good shade match. It's not this dark. Only thing I don't like about it is like the sponge tip on it. Like this can get really unsanitary really quick. So I don't really love that, but it's just me using it, so whatever. How about we try a foundation I have not tried yet, and it is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. It's supposed to be mattifying and have a second skin effect. I cannot confirm nor deny because I've never tried it, but I'm in the shade number 065, and I did try it on in the store. Well, I tried it on the back of my hand and it seemed to match me, so we'll see soon. CoverGirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambition All Day Shine Free Foundation. I actually just recently tried this out. I recently posted a video, a wear test of me wearing it all day. So click that iCard up there if you guys want to see that video. But for this one, I am in the shade number 10 Golden 2. And again, if you guys want to see how I like this, just go ahead and check out that video. If you watch my channel, you already know how I feel about this next pick. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. I'm in the shade number 5N1 Pecan. This is a darker foundation on me, so it's not my exact shade if you're looking for a shade reference, but it's such an amazing foundation. It's perfect for the summertime when I get tan. This shade like matches me perfectly. Next, Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation. This is a full coverage, really good mattifying foundation. It has a pump. This foundation is a winner in my book. I am in the shade number, child, this number is ridiculous. It is CSWS F15.9 Warm Honey. So I'm in the shade Warm Honey basically. L'Oreal True Match. I am in the shade number W8 Cream Cafe. This is another one of those like really nice foundations, just basic foundations for every day. You can wear it school, church, work, whatever, wherever you're going, you can wear this foundation and it just looks really pretty on the skin. All right, y'all, we are down to the last 5. Next, Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. Definitely high coverage, okay? This foundation is super full coverage. So if you're looking for that, it's a good one. And it's in the shade number 430N Gingerbread. Tarte Face Tape Foundation. I've tried it a couple times. I'm not the hugest fan of it, but I did decide to keep it anyway. This one's in the shade 49G Tan Deep Golden. Let's go with Hourglass. This is the Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. I like it, don't love it, but whatevs, I'll wear it. This is the shade Golden Amber. Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. This one's a bit light for me. And I like this foundation, don't love it. It's not the best for oily skin, to be honest, but I'm in the shade number 24, Nutmeg. And then I have the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Nice basic foundation, actually, and I am in the shade number Caramel, which is not shade number Caramel. I'm in the shade Caramel, which was previously Almond. You guys know what I just thought about? I have 2 more foundations. Hold on one second. So we actually have 47 foundations, not 45. I forgot about these 2 because they were in my never ever use again pile, okay? The first one being the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I tried this on a live with you guys and y'all was like, girl, take that off. I looked casket sharp. No, just cannot wear this, but I'm in the shade number 501. And then the last foundation for real is another one that I did a review on. I'll link the video. This is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. This foundation is awful on my skin. So if you have oily skin, run like far, far, far away because you want nothing to do with this foundation. I am in the shade number 420 Rich Bronze. So that is it, you guys. That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Those are all 47 of my foundations and their foundation shades. If you have any questions or want to see any of these foundations in a different video, in a more specialized video, just let me know and I would be happy to add that to my list and get that filmed for you. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me and supporting my channel and loving me. I love y'all too, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.